Well, the seat of Gaven could be the tipping point in the upcoming Queensland election. As Labor's last stronghold on the Gold Coast, the LNP is not only hoping to flip it, but also oust the rising star Meaghan Scanlon.
Meaghan Scanlon has held Gaven since 2017, when she made history as Queensland's youngest female MP. Last year, she was handed the tough job of tackling the state's housing crisis as Housing Minister. But now she's fighting to keep her seat and Labor's last foothold on the Gold Coast.
I've never taken my community for granted. I've worked incredibly hard to deliver. I've worked incredibly hard for my electorate. I have worked really hard to get investment.
Her pitch to voters includes affordable housing, the cost of living crisis and big projects such as the Coomera Connector. But with a slim 7.8% margin, it's a tough race.
I'm focused on making sure that I can deliver for my community. That is my sole focus. The LNP might be focused on themselves. I'm focused on my community.
Standing in her way is Bianca Stone, a former television reporter and now LNP challenger.
I was a teen runaway. At 20, I was a single mother. My brother died from a drug overdose, so I've got a lot of rich life experience to bring to the table.
Stone's no stranger to pressure, making headlines herself in 2021 when she confronted then Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk over the state's COVID-19 vaccine rollout.
I'm sorry, I don't know your name. You haven't been...
My name's Bianca Stone. Oh, hi, Bianca. The show that didn't appear this morning.
Well, I'm not going to answer people being rude. So anyone else have a question? You are being very rude.
Stone's married to Gold Coast detective Mark Mooney. She's made law and order her rallying cry, hitting out at Labor's record on crime and healthcare.
Police are leaving in record numbers. Morale is at an all-time low. There's a revolving door of youth crime, coupled with the domestic violence situation that we have. Police are spending about 70% of their time responding to domestic and family violence.
But Scanlon warns a return to the LNP could spell cuts to frontline services.
This is exactly what the LNP did last time. They got into government and axed 4,400 health jobs, and David Crisafulli and the LNP have announced more cuts yesterday.
The seat of Gaven is more than just a battleground. It's a chance for the LNP to land a double blow on Labor. If they snatch the seat, the Gold Coast turns completely blue. It also takes out Labor's rising star Meaghan Scanlon, a future leader in the making. The LNP hoping Gaven will be one of the 12 seats it needs to flip to claim victory. Lauren Forbes, Sky News Gold Coast.